Okay, so this article came out on MarketWatch a couple weeks ago talking about how Syracuse was the #1 fastest appreciating market in the entire country. And I wanted to go over it, but wanted the October data to come out for the November market report. So kind of compiled it all, kind of the specific markets we've been talking about, and then just Syracuse in general. Kind of the big news out of that. So it was Scranton, PA, and Syracuse, New York were the two areas that they had highlighted as the fastest appreciating markets in the country. And that's not unexpected. The Rust Belt in general, right? So if you think like, Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Scranton, Cleveland, kind of through the Rust Belt since the 70s has been on the decline. But then kind of since COVID has started to turn around, and a lot of that's because of the housing affordability. And a lot of people are are moving to those areas, which is then cranking up the appreciation. So it's not a surprise. The Rust Belt in general has been very hot. One is that the Micron appreciation largely has not happened yet. So Syracuse being the #1 fastest appreciating market, there's a little bit of Micron speculation built into that. There are some out-of-state investors that are coming in. That's increasing competition for homes and things like that. But largely, they're just starting to move dirt. We haven't gotten the influx of employees, the high-paid employee. We haven't seen most of the appreciation that's going to happen for Micron is in the future. Anyway, Syracuse was the #1 ranked fastest appreciating city in America. And so then outside of Skinny Atlas, West Jenny and Chittenango were over 10%, over 12% appreciation, which is just, that's, dramatic returns. Like my parents bought a house in 1998 in the Syracuse area, and they sold in 2006, which theoretically is the lead up to the bubble. And they pretty much broke even on that house, So for, anyone who's lived in the Syracuse area for a long time, year over year appreciation for a long time was zero or near zero. So you could own a house for 10 years and sell it for what you bought it for. And we're talking about one single year in West Genesee and Chittenango, we're up 12.6%. And essentially every suburb or neighborhood within Syracuse is up, either the high single digits or the low double digits. So it's just crazy how fast we're seeing the appreciation. And this is before Micron has come in. Micron has not scooped one scoop of dirt yet, and we're already seeing this. So just a couple other things. The West Hill School District is leading the sale to list ratio. So almost going 10% over asking on average, which is just crazy. So $200,000 house selling for, on average, $220,000. A $400,000 house on average selling for $440,000. And then ESM in Liverpool in the month of October had a 5-day average, median days on market of 5.